Today we're going to build a Valkyrie, actually a Vendetta version for my Imperial Guard army, and we're going to get some painting done, make the best use of this day off. So what you'll expect to see during this is not really a step-by-step video, but it's going to be, you know, a good portion of the construction and painting of this, and hopefully in one power build session toward the end of the day we'll have a completed model for me to be able to play as soon as I get my Imperial Guard army all together. So watch and see. Okay, one thing that's really important when you're building your model so that you can ensure proper fit and ensure that the model looks good at the end is to remove all the seam lines and extra flash, the extra plastic from the model being constructed. And I mean, they're everywhere. You got them along the edges. So for example, if you didn't take these out, then the body might not fit well because of the fact that it might be blocking something important. So you want to make sure that you go through and you smooth all those down. Don't go crazy. Just get them flush with the surface. You can see these sticking up right here. And then what you do is just use a sanding stick, sand them down, and then move on to get the next thing ready. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get all this stuff ready, and then we're going to move over to the paint booth. Okay, here we go. I've got all the pieces cleaned up for the interior, which is going to form the main cabin of the vehicle. I've got all the bolters put together and drilled out, because if you don't drill out your bolters, man, that's just lazy, dude. Get the pin vise and get in there and drill them out, makes them look a lot better. Now this one got murdered. I didn't pin it up, or the pin vise started a little off center. I tried to correct it, and so basically it just got tore up. So that emphasizes the importance of having a good bit spin, so that you could go back in your bit spin and find that replacement part. But this is the interior as you see it. There's lots of great detail in there. If you can see, lots of instrument panels and parts that would belong on an aircraft. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go wash these things, because I've been touching them and getting finger grease all over and whatever. We'll dry them off really good, and then we're going to prime them. So I'll spare you the washing, and we'll see you back over at the paint booth. Alright guys, here we go. Sitting at my paint booth, this is what I've got. It's a, I was actually lucky enough to get this paint booth off of eBay for a very good price. It's a Badger paint booth. It comes with a motor, and I am able to pump all the fumes out of my house through the wall. I just put a new filter in, got my lighting up, I got my parts all cleaned up, and if you notice, I'm doing the old Michael Jackson. I really hate sitting there after a day of painting trying to get all the dang paint off my fingers, so I like to use latex gloves. It's important when you got when you're doing workspace, you know, when you're setting up your paint space, is that you have places to put the models once you've painted them, once you're waiting for them to dry. So I'll usually either put them over here or I'll put them on top. What I'm going to do is I'm burning through my stockpile of older paints. I'm actually going to do the interior of this in the Krylon, just because I have all this old primer and stuff. I need to get rid of it. I don't want to throw it out, obviously not. So I'm going to use this up and use it on this model. Okay, here we go. Next thing I'm going to do is paint my weapons black, and I got this idea from you guys, using one of these paint stir things. I think that's pretty cool. I've always used the blue tape to hold my stuff. I haven't built a lot of holders yet, but this is kind of cheap and it's pretty effective. We'll see how these guys hold up. Alright, that's about it. In a few seconds it'll dry. And this tester, so I'm using Tester's Model Master. It comes off pretty flat, and it's pretty thin, so it works out pretty good. Alright, there you have it. Got the inside complete. This is the roof. This is the left side. And all I did basically was after I had primed it, I went back in and highlighted a few things. I gave it a couple of washes just to bring out some of the detail. Make it look like it's been dirty, kind of used. I mean, these things are flying down range. They're going to get dirt in them, and yeah, that's how it's going to look. So I'm pretty happy with the way it came out with. I'm getting ready to put it all together. This is probably more detail than anybody will ever be able to see on the inside. Even though I'm going to drop the back ramp, which is right here, you know, it's still kind of dark in there, but you'll be able to see some detail. It's good enough for tabletop gaming anyway, that's what I'm saying.